Everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Dead Estate. I'm just gonna let this intro play since I think it's kind of great. Anyway, so Dead Estate is kind of a weird game. It was originally released on Newgrounds a couple of years ago, and was like lauded as actually an incredibly good game. And you know, you'd still get plenty of games put on Newgrounds nowadays, but none of them really kind of match up with a lot of major indie games to my knowledge. There's a couple here and there. Something Night Funkin'. Unfortunately, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention. I was never much of a Newgrounds guy. Watched it a bunch when I was in middle school, but never really played a whole lot of the games. But, this one came about and was, like, really good, and a lot of people were excited about it. And then they decided to port it to PC, like, on Steam. And I think maybe other consoles. I absolutely love this pixel art. It's so good. But the super notable thing is actually one of my friends, Two Left Thumbs, is publishing this, and so he was kind enough to reach out to me and send me a copy. And so I played the demo a couple months ago, really loved it, and now the full game is going to be out in like 2 days. There's no embargo, so I just get to dive in a little early, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I don't know, I love it. It's a very, I don't want to say a very traditional roguelike. It has a lot of the same similar design conventions that, say, you'd find in Binding of Isaac and whatnot. With the kind of scaling power-up system and whatnot. That said, there's a little bit of a Mr. X situation with this sucker, where you have a limited amount of time to clear every level before this guy comes after you, and then you have to boogie before he comes to murder you. And so hopefully you've cleared the whole level and can just kind of zip through it at that point. It's neat. I like it a lot. So do I want to play as Jules or Jeff? I'm going to play as Jeff, because he straight up looks like my Uncle Jeff, who was a trucker at some point. This is weird, actually. Oh. Too young to die. Wait, is this easy? That might be easy. I'm gonna play on normal for this run. I might throw it on easy at some point if I feel like being lazy. I'll also say this is like one of the most perfect games to play for a, this might be like one of the most perfect games to play for the Halloween season as well. Okay. Yeah, space to jump, which is kind of my dodge. I'm gonna break these. It gives me a small amount of money, but I'm not actually convinced that was really worth it. Okay, so we've got weird rat mice things. There it is. Perfect. I'm very glad I turned down the sound effects, because they're already still kind of punchy. Hello. I don't know what that did. And, oh. I got 40 seconds to kill potentially as many of these as possible? Okay. Yeah. Chasey, sucker. Whoa. Okay, that did some damage to me. I think I might just be trying to get as much currency as possible in this time period. Maybe. Holy shit. Okay. I need to turn those sound effects down. They're incredibly loud. Yeah, I almost kind of wonder if some of those side sound effects are actually just like off. No, they're on the meter. They're just really overtuned. Oh. Okay. Luckily, we fought these guys before. Should be easy enough. Why is that? Ugh, creepy. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get as much money as possible and not get stuck in the doors. Hello. Super machine gun. More powerful version of the machine gun that fires a little slower. Sure. Okay, so it looks like we have a limited amount of ammo for this gun. I was really hoping it would be more of a permanent deal. You know, that would just like replace my gun but have interesting effects. Let's see, I don't think I have anything to grab. Feel sick. Oh. Hi. Health? Wait. Agility? I have $81, so I can't get any of these. So these would actually raise my stats. This would heal me or increase my max. Well, one way or another. Too poor. Oh. Oh, that's the whole map there. Oh, that's actually really lovely. Whoop. Shoot. Oh, you can get stuck on those. I gotta keep that in mind. Getting stuck on the environment is, not great. Okay, we also have the witch here. Yeah, that's a thing. Increases your jump height. Taking damage will give you ammo. Higher chance for enemies to drop gold. Reveals the map of the floor. I love the Kitchener Leslie's lady. The idea of enemies dropping more money seems really useful to me. That said, I do not have sufficient funding to actually afford such a thing at the moment. We'll see if I get enough. I'm not betting on it. Oh, there was a key there. Should probably grab that. Because I think I need that key. I could be wrong. I like the claustrophobia of this. Normally with games, I'm like, you know, it doesn't feel good to me. Kill 6 enemies in less than a second. Cool. But yeah, most of the time I'm not a big fan of this level of claustrophobia. It feels restrictive and not very fun. And in this case, it's restrictive, but it's part of the game. It needs to be. It's kind of like how OG... let's see, another heart? Yeah. It's kind of like how the OG Resident Evil games were very claustrophobic. And there was combat, but it wasn't like you really weren't supposed to... Like, the game wasn't about fighting. It was more about... Ow. It was more about process than anything else. And there's like a very real charm to being stuck in these, like, really tiny environments. Ow. And trying to fight your way through them. Let's see, no health from that, unfortunately. These levels just keep going. That's okay. I'm just here to see as much of them as possible before bad things happen to me. We get another treasure chest. Eye drops, increases your accuracy. Sure. And we've also got this, whatever this is. What does that do? Where am I going? What happened? Or... Oh, does that just bring me out of the level? Oh! Or... No, it just warped me over here. Weird. Okay, start running if you want to live! Oh, shoot! Okay. Well, I wanted the money for other things, however, I think I'm going to raise my strength. Okay, now is he going to be right here? No. I don't know where he's going to be. Luckily, we're pretty close to the end, and it looks like going in that shop, yeah, just made him disappear. Let's not take any damage there. Alright, boss time. Ah, holy shit. Hi? Okay, there we go. Ow. I didn't notice the rat beast. Okay, 27 ammo. It's enough. Did take some damage there. Not much I can do about it. I did actually... Yeah, I don't know. We're fine. I should be able to clear out. Butler, clear the ground floor. I'll get better at dodging things as I go along. I was terrible at Binding of Isaac the first time I played. Tip, keep pushing forward. True. I did clear the whole floor, though. I mean, I'll call that an achievement. And the extra strength should go a long way, because now I do 2 damage per shot. Which I think might have been more... I don't know, the extra money would have been really nice. Holy shit, I'm not cool with this. A little agility might go a long way, too. We'll see. Okay. Oh, it's like a weird moth, but with eyes. I don't like it. We're here. Gonna shift to this. Jump. Okay. There we go. Okay. These horrors are... Yep. Freaking spooky. Oh. Okay. There we go. Got it. Heartpots spawn more often. Oh, that's what that is. Ow? Did I take damage? No, I have no idea what that was. Okay, weird. I'll take the extra heart pots considering I'm very wounded. Actually, I should be going for these suckers. There we go. Well, I am near death. Oh, I shouldn't... Well, I should avoid jumping if I can manage to avoid it. I should also do some shopping. Sooner than later. If I can manage it. Okay, I don't know what that fluff is, but it scares me. Okay. Being on 1 HP definitely is spooky. I took a lot of damage. That said, I could buy an ambrosia if we see one go by. Okay, there we go. I just gotta keep my distance. Be very scared perpetually. Okay. All that matters is hitting the weird butterfly. Okay, please one of you have some hearts in it. Thank you. There's one. There's two. There we go. These guys aren't too bad as long as I'm not being pursued by something else. Something worse. Okay, I have a lot of money. Okay, what she got? Surprise confetti. Obtain an item whenever you destroy a weapon. Move faster and slow enemies down while at 1 HP. Bullets travel further. I'm gonna grab the arrows and the ambrosia, seeing as I'm near death. I like the idea of extra range. That means I really can keep my distance better. I think I might want to save for 200 and... Oh, well, there's a heart there. Which in retrospect doesn't help me. Okay, there we go. I might want to see if I can save for the 275. Sledgehammer automatically destroys the pots in a room once it's clear. Oh, well, that's nice. It's these suckers that I need to actually be afraid of. And unfortunately, the big guy just kind of defends them. Need a new weapon. Oh, it's a weapons store. Interesting. I'm gonna switch back to this. We might just burn it. I will see. There we go. And we get 2 hearts. Beautiful stuff. And then we get this, which is a shuriken. Weapon get. Okay, so that replaces my gun, but that's fine. And it looks like I'm good. I was really hoping I could get the doctor again. Because if I could get the doctor again, then we can raise my strength further. Just increasing my damage seems like the primo way of doing things, to some degree. But obviously, no dice. I'm glad. I'm glad we've managed to turn this around. I was really afraid that, you know, my first run was going to be like 9 minutes long. That's always kind of an unfortunate situation. Okay. I'm going to switch to my pistol, seeing as infinite ammo lets me more or less know where he is. Woo. Ow. And lets me just kind of pelt him. I could switch to my shuriken. That one's hard to dodge, damn it. Yeah, speaking of hard to dodge, so is that. Okay. I don't think there's much else I want to do. So I think I'm just going to get out of here. We'll wait until the next floor. I don't want to have to deal with being chased. Cultist, clear the second story. I wonder how many stories there are. Upper story, cleared. Tip, fish can roll. What? What does that even mean? I don't get it. Okay, I can't break any of these. Love the music. Very bloopy. Oh shit. I get it. Okay. The perspective here is causing me more than an ounce of confusion. There we go. Got him. And we get some health for that. Perfect. Ow. 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 Rabbit, hat, holes, ow. Shoot. Reasons. Being. Kill the bunny rabbit first. It is by and far the fastest thing here. Oh no, I killed it. Okay, I can't kill the robot men, but that's fine. I wasn't really expecting to. It's very easy to take a lot of damage here. I'm wondering if that, there we go. Hey, 2 health. I'm wondering if this back here is actually... Ah, here we go. Increasing my health or agility might be nice, but I'm thinking just raw strength. The more damage I do, the faster everything dies. Oh my god, no, thank you. Whew. Shit. False. I also see the weird meat cube. I don't know if that's on a timer or what. There we go. Okay, it's dead. That hurt. Ah. Yeah, I definitely should maybe invest a little bit into agility. There's a number of these enemies that are outspeeding me. Okay, there goes the bunny rabbit. Okay. You know, I was really hoping that extra point in strength would actually increase my damage to 3. It didn't. It's fine. I get stuck on the walls. I get stuck on a lot of things, I've noticed. Like, there's no, you don't smoothly slide along walls in this game. You actually do, like, get caught on kind of the pixels of it. It's very strange. It works, mostly. But I'm dead. Yeah, I should have invested a little bit into agility. Dang it. Well, let's try the other character, because I think... Let's throw in the towel. Let's try and play as her. Because I think she's got this shotgun, but less health. Which might actually work better for me. More stopping power. Yeah, it should work. I know you can upgrade your health, too. Okay. The other question is, yeah, where am I even going on this run? Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, there are very few games that really remind me of Binding of Isaac nowadays, and I realize, like, not every roguelike should. But at the same time, there's something specifically impactful about that formula that I think has always influenced my preferences in roguelikes, that I prefer roguelikes that specifically give you really interesting power-ups and really meaningful little upgrades. I really wish picking those up would actually give you a lasting benefit. Chunks spawn with lower health. Sure. Ah, the hearts are gone. Dang, I was hoping leaving them there. I was hoping leaving them there would be fine. Well, at the very least, let's go back. But let's get another strength upgrade as like one of our first upgrades again. Unless of course something in the shop is better. That piggy bank was tempting. And I think had I started with that, I would have had way more money to buy cool things with. We'll see. But, you know, I've played tons and tons of roguelikes lately, with heavy meta progression, or really flat progression structures, or the progression structure is almost entirely based on, I just realized this is zombie Bernie Sanders. It's not really, but boy, it looks like it. Let's see. But, you know, much of the progression in them is minor. You know, you're not going to find any... let's see. Bass guitar, nothing happens till you swing the bass. I'm going to have to wait on that one. Let's use it for this. I assume I have to kill all of the enemies in 40 seconds. Whoop. Big avoid. There we go. Well, at least it gives me plenty of ammo, and enemies will take damage when they touch you. Neat. Alright, let's switch back to the shotgun for this. That guitar is great, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm not, well, I want to save my ammo for when I need it most. Okay. There we go. But I think I will always prefer this style, where yeah, you find an interesting upgrade and you're like, alright, cool. I can see how that would work. Admittedly, we're only, you know, we haven't gotten particularly far because I'm not very good at this yet. But I can see a point in this game where I'd be good enough where I could say like, yeah, I'm going to build towards like these items. I think one element of it is choice, but that's, I think, where the witch ranks. Increases knockback against enemies, that's good. Having over $700 grants a damage boost. Lowers your max HP by half, but also increases your damage by 50%. I think I'm gonna go... Oh, this is tough. Because, no, we're gonna go for the signed bat. A Jester's Hat would have been interesting, and the map is only the current floor. So yeah, we don't want that. Let's head for the... Let's head for the other one. I'm liking the idea of knockback, especially with the shotgun. Okay, I think that might be Bad Boy coming soon. I could be wrong. Dang, yeah, I was hoping I'd have a little bit more money. If I hadn't bought the signed bat, I would have been... Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, I actually have more ammo for this thing than when I started. Interesting. I guess you can go above max. Okay. I think this is exactly what the doctor ordered. I could probably switch to the shotgun at this point. Unfortunately, the shotgun doesn't seem to have the same kind of damage scaling as the guitar, but that's okay. Oh, do I go get some agility? I think or health. I'm gonna get health. Oh. But it doesn't come filled in? That's tacky. And it's fine. But I was hoping for a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I just want that safety net. Especially with the knockback. I don't know if we need speed as much, hopefully, as some other builds. We'll see. Tip. Fish can roll. I don't know if that's a tip or if that's just them being quirky. And I'm afraid to say that, like, I'm going to assume that's actually a real tip. A really useful tip. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the shotgun definitely has a little bit more chops. The range on it needs work. Oh. Should I actually leave these? I'm gonna leave these. Just in case. I think the red pots are the only ones that actually can have money in it. Ow. Well, I gain the HP, and then I immediately lose it. Holy shit. That's effective. Okay, it did. There we go. Tons of damage. Yeah, the little creepy mummy creatures, I think, are going to be probably my biggest undoing in this game. Oh, I should have waited for the money to get to me. As I get the very distinct feeling they're going to be the ones that do the most amount of damage. They're just hard for me to escape and they move weird. Oh. Okay, I think that one rolls high. Prevents chunks from showing up on each floor for an additional minute. Oh. Wait. The chaser dude is called Shunk. Interesting. Because I got an upgrade that made him spawn with less health. Wait, can you kill him? You might be able to. That's an interesting thing I didn't quite process. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else here. Nope. Okay, need something. Ball and chain. Firing your weapons won't knock you back. Gain damage and fire rate at 1 HP. Increases your fire rate and all your shots become bouncy. Okay, we want to save up for that. Extra fire rate on this gun gets really stinky. Oh, well, that's interesting. Some of these enemies don't do contact damage. That actually is hugely helpful. Because that means I can hug those cultists to death. Okay. I'm gonna look at what she sells. Yeah, so we could replace our current loadout, but why? Okay, let's not walk into that like a fool. That's really silly. I wonder if the spiked bracelet actually straight up prevents me from taking contact damage. Okay, billiard balls. Can be thrown one after the other. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I like my weird guitar axe too much. And if I only use it somewhat conservatively, I should be able to keep its ammo count up. Though we might be about to change that. Alright. Okay, so I still take contact damage, I just don't take contact damage from everything. Okay, taking damage will help me do what? Will give you money. Oh. That kind of works out. Still something I think I'd prefer to avoid, for obvious reasons. But I mean, considering how much damage I take, it's probably worth it. Only immediate problem is I am very low on HP right now, and we're about to go into a boss fight. Oh, well, shit. Please leave me alone. Oh, shoot.
If I knew someone...
Well, I could buy the ambrosia and heal back up to full, but we're just going to grab the slime and ball and chain. Luckily, he leaves me alone for like a hot second. I wonder if you can kill him. I think you'd need more knockback or agility to really pull it off. Okay, what are we up against? I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. Leviathan egg. No. Well, that's a problem. As I don't have a weapon to actually hit that. Well, this is butts. Yeah, I need range. Nah. I mean, I think I can sustain this without too much fear. If one of these guys drops a heart for me, I will be a very happy camper. But yeah, I think my best bet is to shoot for that opening just after I've killed the ball and chain dudes, as opposed to trying to get greedy and get up in there. Because yeah, before it starts shooting, I'm good. It's just... maybe I should have gone for the billiard balls. I know the billiard balls are good too. Well, we're just gonna be here for a little while. Oh, never mind. There were 4 of them. I didn't notice that. Well, shoot. This is a hard game. But, I mean, I think that's part of its charm. It's a really difficult roguelike. There's no meta progression apart from unlocks, I think. What are extras? Medals, records, and galleries. Yeah, medals are how we unlock stuff. Maybe? I'm not actually sure about that. Yeah, I don't know. These might actually just be achievements and that all things are unlocked from the start. It's hard to say. Either way, it's super solid. I don't think I've really clicked on a lot of... well, it's weird. I'm not going to call them traditional roguelikes, but there's kind of been like several waves of roguelikes over the years. There's the initial ones, the true roguelikes, the old school ones where it's, you know, NetHack and Rogue and Caves of Cud and ADOM and stuff like that. Like that's the original generation and or style. Then there's kind of like the new age ones that was like Gungeon and Binding of Isaac and whatnot. And there were a decent number of those, and those still exist, you know, most notably Dead Estate and, oh, neat. Most notably, like, Dead Estate and Revita, which I think are absolutely great games, both of them. And then you've got kind of the newer age ones that are roguelikes that are really trying to switch up the formula and do something weird. So you got, like, Last Spell and, I mean, like, all of the meta progression littered... I don't want to say garbage, because many of them are quite good. It's just, you know, it's a different style, it's a different feel. And it's kind of more of one of those where the meta progression becomes the, like a difficulty curve that once you've done enough of the meta progression, then you can win, and then you're kind of done, you never come back. Whereas, I think I prefer this style, where it's just like, no, it's very arcadey, you play until you win, and you play again just because you want to play more of it. I think it's a better style, and I think that fits really well with how Dead Estate presents itself. It's not an easy game. It's a hard game, but there's a lot of cool things that you can get into, and a lot of, like, really neat items that I'm sure will just absolutely flip a run on its head. And I like that. It's so much more compelling in a lot of ways, and it's a lot more replayable and fun. It's also freaking hard, which, you know, always makes me question, you know, am I going to be able to beat this sort of thing? I think if I come back for another episode, I might throw it on easy for a little bit just to see what it's like. Just to see, like, where's my preferred difficulty level. Because, boy, I do not have the time to perfect my skills in the way that I used to. I guess, boy, there are too many games and too little time. But, for those of you guys watching this on YouTube, I guess I should probably mention once again, the Dead Estate will be out in 2 days on the 19th. And I think it's a $15 game. I could be wrong. No matter what, it's worth it. If you are a big fan of you know, the arcadey style roguelikes, where you play, you maybe win, but you die a lot, and sometimes it's a little bullshit, and sometimes, you know, you really feel like you rocked it until something just absolutely terrible screwed you over. Like, there's a charm to that, and I think this game fits that perfectly. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth picking up, and I will probably try and fit some more of this into my schedule at some point this week if I can manage it. But for now, if you guys like this video, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, see there, I can do it. Hit me, hit me. Please don't hit me. Nope, I've lost it. I am completely gone. Leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because, there we go, that's where the hit came from. Because I've got tons of cool games to check out every single day, and I'd be amenable to playing more of this. Gosh, what is it about this game that I cannot do an outro for? Well, you know what? 1,000 stumbles, but one outro. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.